Hi everyone, join me for another time-lapse video. It's winter break for me, which means another big painting. I love to take advantage of my breaks to make something new, and so I bought some more big canvases and decided to paint something for my mom for Christmas. She told me she wanted me to make her something, so this did end up being her Christmas gift. So I found this beautiful teal color at the store and decided I wanted that to be kind of my base color. And then I kind of went in, I thought I wanted it to be a side profile. I gave up on that very soon after. But, so I tried to fix it afterwards. And you'll tell me if it worked out. What I really liked about the color scheme in this painting was I really wanted the copper skin tone, but going in, I didn't think I'd use the turquoise as the darker hues. That was actually a mistake. But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna roll with it. That's actually really cool how the turquoise and the copper interact with each other. And if you know me, I'm a huge fan of color theory. So turquoise is kind of an offshoot from green, copper an offshoot from orange. They're both secondary colors. And so it's interesting to want to see secondary colors collaborate in such a sense, if that makes sense. Because usually we see secondary colors collaborate with primary colors, red, blue, yellow, and there is some blue that's going to come in later, but for now, I really enjoyed how purely the copper tones and the teal turquoise tones interacted. I think it made the colors pop even more. It made the structure of the face even more authentic, almost, if that makes sense. Lips are so hard, but I really liked how I ended up doing the lips here, because usually I just do the lips purely like rosy color of like a kind of blends with the skin tone, but here I just decided to, you know, use just the copper and turquoise tones again, and I really like how they worked out. Same with the Cupid's bow. The only other color I used for the skin tones, you may have noticed earlier, I tried to use yellow and then I was like, no, that's ugly. So then I decided to just use like a pale cream color for the highlights. They end up being very subtle, but I really enjoyed that the shadows are way more defined compared to the highlights. Also, the other eye was so hard. Even in the artist community, there's always discourse about the other eye. And it doesn't even really matter what position the head is in. Like, it's always so hard to do the other eye, but I think I really enjoyed how this portrait came out. I also really wanted gold tones. I knew going in there was going to be gold in this painting, and luckily it worked out because I wanted to do this outline to begin with, and then it just ended up also just being a way for me to cover up my mistakes. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do with with painting. And I then went in and did flowers. So I've only done one other time lapse on my channel, but something that my family knows is that I really like doing textured flowers for hair in portraits. I did a few others that had this feature, and so this one just is another one adding to that collection. So basically, I just go in and I just do basic flower shapes. I like the contradiction of a detailed, realistic face and then kind of a blurb for flowers. Kind of just like this abstract blurb, if that makes sense. As you can see, this is where the blue tones come in, and I used a lot of the turquoise color, dark blue, and like white to like get in like lighter hues of both of those colors. I mixed those two colors together, and yeah, I just went in and kind of went crazy and did a bunch of flower-like shapes everywhere and various sizes and various hues, and tried to just like cover it up and create like a crown of flowers around this figure's head. Yeah, there's a lot of detail work happening now. I really enjoy the texture that ends up happening. I also really like how the eyes came out in this portrait. Again, I just kind of wanted to make the flower colors pop for the eyes. So a lot of the dark blue and the turquoise. And then I actually took my time with the eyelashes. I feel like eyelashes are a weird thing that we don't think would be hard, but they are. And then more gold hues, of course. Some gold flowers to kind of make the whole crown pop. And eventually, I think I just put in a bunch of little details. And now, the halo. So I decided to do this halo effect to kind of fill up space and also to really take advantage of this like gold feature. And here I am signing it with a little paint marker. And that's all. There she is in her full beauty. I think she's gorgeous. I think this is probably the best portrait I've ever done, if I'm being honest. I hope you enjoy this as much as I did making it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you later.